Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to another session of Silent Voices, y'all. Welcome to another session. But today, today we're gonna try to get in contact with the Carter family. We're gonna try to get in contact with Roy L. Carter and Miss Louise M. Carter. We're gonna try to get in contact with them today, y'all, and get that story. And it's November the 5th. I'm gonna ask about the election. If this is posted a little bit after the election, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. It may be posted after that, okay? So don't judge me. Don't judge me. So Mr. Carter, Miss Carter, my name is Josh. I come in love, peace, and harmony. I don't mean no ill will, nor do I have any ill intent. I come before you today. Just wanted to get your story, see how life is on the other side, and hopefully you'll want to come and talk to me today. But yeah, we're gonna try to get that story, and we're gonna try to get the Kohari family after we speak with the Carter family. It's not gonna be on this session. They're gonna have their session of their own. That's the next group of family members that we're gonna try to get in contact with. So yeah, y'all, let me get set up here and get this thing started before this sun go down. I am back, y'all. I am back. So from my angle, y'all, it look like I'm out of the picture. But it's okay, as long as we got the Carters in frame. As long as we got the Carters in frame. But I think I'm still in there. So I'm gonna start off with the dowsing rods, y'all. I'm leaning to the side like I'm not in the picture. I'm finna give it a check. Yeah, I'm in frame. I'm in frame. It's just a small picture that's in the front. Mr. and Mrs. Carter, are you both here with me today? Is it okay for me to ask you a couple of questions about your life story? Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, let me get my device out so we can do this session. Promise you I can sing better than that. I can sing a little bit better than that. I hope I ain't getting on y'all nerves though. Let me see if I get connected. There we go, we are connected. Sound like somebody walking. We are. So, Mr. and Mrs. Carter, are you both here with me today?
No.
Okay. Is it okay for me to ask you a couple of questions? Okay. So, Mr. and Mrs. Carter, so We got Mr. Carter. He was born March 27th, 1919. Woo! That was you. You was almost to 100, Mr. Carter. You was almost 100 years old. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. You were 98? You were close. You were close. Then we have Miss Louise. She was born in 1916. See, Mr. Carter got him an older woman. He wanted him an older woman. But yeah, she was born November 20th, 1916. And they was married, they got married December 31st, 1948 is when they got married. But yeah, that's unique. That's unique. So, Mr. Carter, you wanted your older woman?
Pretty low. You said, oh.
So, Mr. Carter, let me at first address you both, okay? Are you both at peace? Are you both at peace?
Good. Well, the work. Saturday. Looking around.
Looking around.
Well.
It's a little winded too, y'all. So I'm gonna ask a couple of questions a couple of times, okay? That's just because like I don't hear you all. But like I can hear you, but I can't see you, okay? I can hear you, but I can't see you. So Mr. Carter and Miss Lewis, are you all at peace?
Thing on this. Too much.
Too much? Okay.
I mean,
So I kind of like asked this question a few times, a lot too. Like, do your family come and like visit you all often? Who's behind me?
Can only get this. We cannot.
So, Mary Ellen, Rosemary, Walter, Adrian, Shonda, Patrick, and Ethan, can you all assist the Carters to come through for me? If you don't mind.
The number two, we know. We have. Those
Okay. So, Mr. and Mrs. Carter, how have the afterlife been for you all? How have the afterlife been for you both?
You're
We're doing good now.
Oh, and that really. This in the audit.
How's the afterlife for you all? Okay. So, Mr. Carter, Miss Carter, did you all have any kids? Did you all have any kids? If so, how many? How many kids did you all have?
Bill.
Two? Okay.
That is it.
I heard two.
You are.
All right.
You know.
So, do your kids like? When the last have it been a minute for someone for your family to come and see you all? I see you have some lights and some flowers there. Have it been a minute? Later.
Sure. Get in. Oh, don't. There.
Okay.
Where?
Pieces.
So, my next question. I'm not trying not to hold y'all too long, cause I know like this is probably new to y'all, you know. How do you all feel about me being here in y'all resting area a lot? I be here a lot. Do you all have an issue with it?
You mean
I could
what?
do work.
Just
We have. And then. You make
other
We have, we live.
things.
customers.
Are y'all Are you all okay with me being here in y'all resting area a lot?
Things.
Me. Oh,
Yep.
Things. Karate. Make it was just
Okay.
and this we having.
So busy.
like,
Not
well,
Mr. Carter, what did you like? Would you like to share what you did for a living on this side? What was your occupation or job?
Yeah.
on the back.
Body came.
I really on it. You know, and then or and with the
Things that should
when
get
looking so disgusting air on me. The top bed.
back. Just what
Very
new.
trickle through.
So, y'all, I know, like, Mr. Roy, like, he was born March 27th. 2 and 7 is 9. And, like, as we all know, 9 is kind of like the humanitarian number. And, like, can be a little direct and want what he want when he want it. And Miss Louise, she was born November the 2nd. 2, like we already know, like 2s, they can be intuitive, emotional, not in a way of like just emotional wreck, but like they can get in their feelings sometimes about small things. But and for 9, I think Sunday. I think Sunday is the best day out of the week for number 9s. It's 1s and 9s, I think is Sunday is the best day out of the week for them. But like, I would like to know, Mr. Carter, did you like helping people a lot? I did.
Always.
Always.
Cool.
You know,
Okay.
And
Would you say like you were more like a people's person?
no.
Somebody said no. Okay. So, Miss Louise, I see you. I see you were born November the 20th, and Mondays was the best day out of the week for you. Would you say you kind of like? I wouldn't say you were emotional, but like you had strong emotional presence at times, and very very creative. And were you intuitive? Very intuitive as well. Somewhat. What the hell? So, Mr. Carter, I ain't trying to get you in trouble on the other side now. I ain't trying to get you in trouble. Was Miss Louise kind of like emotional at times? No. It's all conversation, y'all. It's all conversation. I honestly don't mean anything. I honestly don't mean anything by it. Okay, it's just numerology. Numerology tell us a lot about ourselves and our personalities, and like that's how I got the number, and like that's how I got some of that information. Uh, two is ruled by the moon. I think 9 is ruled by the sun. I think 1 and 9 is ruled by the sun. 2 is ruled by the moon. 3 is ruled by Jupiter. 4, I think, is ruled by Uranus. 5, Mercury. 6, Neptune. Venus. 6 is Venus. 7 is Neptune. 8 is Saturn. One of them got a Pluto somewhere. I don't know which one. I think either 9 is Pluto. One of them. I have to look it up, y'all. But overall, Mr. Carter, Miss Lewis, would you all say you all had a good life?
I moved it to Amy. Today.
Y'all, I'm finna see if they still here. Mr. and Mrs. Carter, are you all still with me? Okay. Would you say you all had a good life coming up? Earlier I asked how many children you all had. Did you say 2? Thank you. Was it a boy and a girl? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So, Miss Louise, did you do did you work 19 1916 1919? So, I wonder if Mr. Carter had to go to war, or was it a little bit, or was he a little bit too, um, because 1919 was the end of World War One. 1919 was the end of World War One. So like he was born 1919, 1940, 42. So he was like 20, 23. So Mr. Carter, did you have to go? Were you drafted in the war?
That
In World War II?
together.
No.
Later? Okay. So if you were drafted into the war, how was your experience? How was your experience?
Bill, the wall. Remember. So. The.
It was fun.
Like something
Okay.
The worst. Oh.
So y'all, like, the crazy part about it, I think it was 1914 or 1916 or something like that. In between 19, I would say 1912 to 1919. That's like World War One. And we have Miss Louise. She was born 1916 as well. So like, it's unique to me to know that people live through that in a way of like having someone to go through, even like their parents, if they was old enough or like young enough to be drafted, they had to go, or like, and that had to be rough. That had to be rough, like experiencing that and knowing that, you know. Not only that, like, I know I stated it in a couple of other videos where it's mostly like talking about like the stock market crashing, the Great Depression, all of this stuff, and like then like wars on top of that, like 3 or 4, like Mr. Carter. Think about all like World War II, the Great Depression, freaking Vietnam War that was in the 70s. Then like You had the Saudi Arabia war. That was in '96 or whatever. Like, even though like he was probably like in his 80s during that time, close to his 80s, but like having to go through all of that and see that's so much history, so much change within 100 years. That to me, y'all, that's a lot. That's a lot to go through. So I'm gonna ask with the dowsing rods, Mr. Carter. Were you drafted into World War II? Did you have a good experience? Did you see combat? Okay. But either way, I appreciate your service, the sacrifice you made, even if you didn't want to make that decision. But like, I appreciate your sacrifice and dedication and like serving your country. I really do appreciate you. And like, from veteran to veteran. But overall, are you all glad I came by and like talked to you all today?
So,
Chicken. So I'm gonna ask that question again. I know I asked you all if I could come and talk to y'all this week anyway. And for those that want to know what today is, it's November the 5th, 2024. November the 5th, 2024. Are you all glad I came by and talked to you all?
there. You know
what?
To it. Let's just
Okay.
That.
I'm gonna ask you like 3 more questions, then I'm gonna let you go, okay? So I'm gonna ask you all about the presidency. Who do you all have winning the presidency tonight? We got Donald Trump, he's a Republican. Then we got Kamala Harris, she's the Democrat or whatever. Who do you all think is gonna win this election?
There. What you
I'm gonna ask that question one more time, okay? I'm gonna ask that question one more time. So for the Republican side, we have Donald Trump, and for the Democrat side, we have Kamala Harris. Which of the two you all think is gonna win this presidency tonight? I heard Trump. I think.
Easy.
Okay.
will do.
Two more questions. These are my last two questions. Okay? If you had the opportunity to come back on this side, would you all do it? Mr. and Mrs. Carter?
Grandma.
Sure.
As well. On.
Okay. Okay. So, actually, I got two. I added a question, and it's just for giggles. Okay, it's just for giggles. My next question is, Mr. Carter, do you take Miss Carter on dates on the spiritual side? Do y'all still do date night? Someone says sometimes.
Now.
Mr. and Mrs. Carter, y'all still do date night on that side?
Back. Again.
Okay. Miss Louise, tell him he needs to take you on a date ASAP, okay? I'm just joking, okay? It's just a joke. And my last question, what food item you all miss from this side? What food item do you all miss from this side? Do not say chicken, because I know it's coming. Do not say chicken. Everything.
We don't want it.
We don't want it.
Well,
So, what food item do you miss from this side? If y'all want to say chicken, y'all can say chicken. It's okay. So, Mr. and Mrs. Carter, like, I really do appreciate y'all time and effort and talking to me today. And like, I wish you all the best on that side. And like, I really do hope you all are at peace while the ants is like eat me up. I really do appreciate y'all. And like, if y'all see me here at any time, like, y'all can drop in on me. Is there anything else you all would like to say?
here. Move it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All those. Through this and all.
Okay. Well, thank y'all for y'all time and effort. And like, anytime y'all see me here, y'all can like drop in. And like, thank y'all for allowing me to like spend a little time with y'all. Y'all stay blessed on that side, okay? Y'all, I am out. I will catch y'all on the next session. Much love, much love, much love.